Hello, and welcome back to Raghav TV for yet another video. Barcelona cruise past Napoli 4-2 the final score. We move ahead 5-3 on aggregate to the round of 16 in the Europa League. Interesting game, and what a performance finally in an away European game from Barcelona. How long has it been since we won and proper away fixture in the Champions League? Over the years, we've been termed as the chokers. We lost to Roma, we lost to Liverpool, we lost to Bayern, but now we rewrite what was before. Now we beat Napoli for the first time in their history at their home stadium with a goal aggregate of more than 2 goals. So we've scored more than 2 goals at Napoli for the first time in European knockout history. Speaks in volumes about what Xavi is building in this team. So let's get started with the match review. So talking about yesterday's game, what a performance from a lot of our players. High expectations coming into this fixture, because a 1-1 draw at the Camp Nou wasn't enough, because we created a lot of chances in that game. Ferran Torres gave us that crucial penalty goal, but missed a lot of chances in that game, but things were different in this game. Clinical finishing at its best in this game. Let's walk through goal by goal. Jordi Alba, that counter attack begins from a Napoli corner. When was the last time you saw Barca play on the counter attack and score a goal? Napoli's corner, Aubameyang picks the ball up, runs, plays it to Adama Traore. Adama Traore runs with the ball, attracts 3 players, still manages to find Jordi Alba on the right hand side of the pitch, and Jordi Alba with a clinical finish to make things 1-0 at Adama Traore. 4 assists in 5 games for Barcelona. They called him Mr. No End Product. What do you say now, haters? The second goal, Frankie de Jong. He is someone I need to talk about in length tonight, because Frankie de Jong had the game of his life. It says position centre back, I'm not really sure why, but he had the game of his life. This is the Frankie de Jong that we wanted to see at Barcelona, and Xavi is unlocking this de Jong, and it's going to be dangerous if we have this version of de Jong play in every single game. Of course, the goal, what a screamer that was coming out 13 minutes into the game. See the XG, it's just 0.03% chance of going into the goal, but what a finesse shot that was from outside the box. Hits it, typical Suarez like finish that was, reminded me of the old days. And Frankie de Jong, not only the goal, but in terms of this entire performance today, 3 key passes, 93% accurate passing and attack. 1 shot accuracy, of course, the goal, 86 touches, 100% dribbles, 100% long balls, 3 corners and just dispossessed 1 time, and tackles, interception 1, 9 recoveries in the entire game. Frankie de Jong, although this game he played more like a number 10 at times, entering into very advanced positions, but this was the Frankie de Jong that we were waiting to unlock by Xavi, and he has done it. Frankie de Jong, what a performance tonight. Big kudos to him. Now next up, Lorenzo Insigne's penalty, clumsy from Ter Stegen. I think Ter Stegen was the only negative in this game. The penalty, couldn't save it, stood still, and then was lucky in a few offside chances as well. Clumsy tackle from Ter Stegen leads to a penalty, and they make it 2-1. But before half time, El Presidente with a striker's finish in the box, left foot volley, bottom corner, bang, we make it 3-1 at half time. Game was done and dusted, but with Barcelona, you always know second halves aren't always in our favor, and we are most likely to concede 80 after 80 minutes. So game was not done yet, but Aubameyang sealed the game with that finish. Let's talk about Aubameyang as well, because this game, if you look, I mean, other than the goal, it was more of his link-up play in this game which helped Barcelona, because if you look, he had a lot of shots, but this one resulting in the goal for Aubameyang, top right corner, again an expected goal of 0.07, low chances of going in, but this is something I wanted to talk about today. Accurate passes, because coming into the Barcelona side, one of the main concerns of our players, with Aubameyang, was that he's more of an outright striker who can run with the ball, who can hit at defenses, and not the typical Suarez type link-up play striker. But he's proved us wrong in this game. Even against Valencia, he just showed that he still can do it, and he has one last chance in his career of playing. This was his one last chance of playing at a big club, and he is taking every bit of it. Goal for Aubameyang as well, and that summed up our attacking performance. And in terms of substitutions, Xavi came on for Busquets, and De Jong dropped in a little bit deep, with Xavi moving in to the left, and then Nico came on for Pedri, Dembele came on for Traore. A lot of changes in the 75th minute, looking to rotate the team so we can keep him fresh for next week's fixture. And even Ricky Puig surprisingly got minutes, 9 minutes, and he played a good few decent passes as well, a through ball, and 93% passing accuracy. He had a decent 10 minutes out there as well. But overall, I mean, talking about few players who had a very, very good game but went quite under the radar was Serginho Dest. Because Serginho Dest, coming into the Europa League, this was something that Xavi had planned out, because there was no Dani Alves, and there were reports showing that Xavi didn't trust Serginho Dest enough, but being a professional, took it up to him to improve, and last few games Serginho Dest has been at his absolute best. Another solid 90 minutes from Serginho Dest, defensively solid. He's improving with his on the ball abilities, even his defensive abilities as well. Tackles one, look at that, 100% tackles one, and 4 recoveries as well. So Serginho Dest silently sneaking in with good performances consistently for the past 2-3 games. Hopefully this continues. And one last thing is that people need to respect Busquets, Piqué and Alba, because they get a lot of slander when they perform, when they make mistakes, but the apology must be as loud as the criticism. So Jordi Alba with the goal, Sergio Busquets having a wonderful game with all that open space in the Napoli midfield. Then you had Gerard Piqué with that goal, and absolute beast coming up against Victor Osimhen, and that's one of the things we had to tackle in this game again. Victor Osimhen had been a pain for Barcelona, consistently making those forward runs, and with his pace was troubling us constantly, but Gerard Piqué, Ronald Araujo coming up clutch and saving us in this game. Last but not least, I mean, it's again comes down to the thing that many people would claim this to be a normal Europa League game, Thursday night football, and this win isn't a big thing, but if you look at it on a longer term, large scale view, this victory was very, very important for Xavi's plans going ahead, because coming into the game, he had a game plan, stuck to his game plan, players perfectly executed each of the plans that he wanted, and it was ideally the perfect game that Barcelona could have played. Enjoying this attacking football, loving watching Barcelona play football again, and hopefully, Europa League be coming for the title, and hopefully this is just the beginning of something really, really special under Xavi Hernandez. And until next time, as always, Visca El Barça.